Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome back to the factory Sunday afternoon streams. I am your host, Amin Gecko, and I'm joined by, as always, by Lady. Hello, co-host.
Hello.
So we have actually uneventfully and successfully connected into the world this time. Didn't have 75-hour-long shader loading sessions. We didn't have 10 billion year, so we have both died of old age. Crash times. It's been nice. Been nice.
And I'm totally not distracted right now.
Yeah.
Totally not distracted in the slightest. Totally not.
I do remember you talking about
what?
Totally not being distracted about nothing at all. Never.
Yeah. Because I'm totally not distracted by ziplining. Not the slightest. I'm totally not just going up and down the zipline. Not at all. Just don't mind me.
I thought we fixed this.
Fix what?
The copper.
I don't know. Where are you? Copper? Oh,
yeah.
I redid it.
Well,
what are you talking about?
It has no power.
Oh, the power I don't know.
I thought we fixed that.
Probably didn't save, would be my guess.
Working now. I fixed it. It's working.
Okay. Maybe they fixed it and save, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Alright, so as you can guess, if anybody is here, as you can guess by the title, this factory is not working out already. So
next stop is fixing the factory mess.
Yes, we're gonna have to tear everything down and go back to the drawing board. So I guess that's where I'm gonna start with that. So one of the things we're going to do, I'm going to have my partner in crime tear down this hideous space elevator that is in a terrible position. Oh, you did that. Okay, and move it somewhere else.
I did.
See, I had it hovered so it was orange, and then I put my destruction tool away, and all of a sudden it started melting, and I was like, what?
that was me.
So I was afraid I had just broke something.
Oh, nope, that was me. Okay.
Starting with this middle tier stuff, I'm tearing down all the screws. I gotta tear out all these belts.
It might be easier if you did it from up here. I don't know where you are, but I think it'd be easier if you did it from up here.
I'm a little bit more paranoid of tearing up the flooring by accident, but...
It will turn orange, you'll see it.
Yeah, but what happens when I don't?
Then you get to replace it. Not really that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. You can always replace it. You can see everything from up here, so... You can even go down the line over here where the elevator was if you need to. Okay. I need to see things from down here.
Maximum...
Okay. So, with planning for expansion... Okay. So ground level is kind of where power is at the moment, and we can keep things that way. So we could put the elevator over there, potentially.
Does the space elevator pull much power? It's not in use.
No. Well, as far as I know.
Are you kidding me? It literally tore loose the belt stack that I was standing on that I never pointed at. I was still on the vertical copper vertical line thing, and it just deleted it and dumped me onto the floor below.
Okay. Right. Okay. Getting build tools mixed up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think it will fit. You know, I didn't think it was gonna fit, but actually, I think it will fit over here.
Nice.
Okay. I didn't realize it would actually fit there. I admit, I thought the space was gonna be too small. Albeit, I'm looking at it from a distance, so that makes it appear smaller. Okay. Okay, missing. Oh, I apparently did not have enough iron plates to replace them. Maybe I didn't pick them all up or something?
I've got stuff littering the ground up here because my inventory's full and I keep tearing things down.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
How much am I missing? I have 157 out of 250 iron plates needed.
You need just regular iron plates or reinforced?
I think they're just regular.
I've got
Regular.
loads. Got loads on me.
Regular. Okay, that's it. That's all I needed. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
The heck is the kid doing out there? His computer. Hearing
Okay,
some kind of power saw.
Hold on.
Going to reconfigure the factory this way.
Hey, would you come over here a second?
Okay.
Okay, so based on our previous discussion of our plans, right? Okay, which way do you think the input should be? This side or on the outside? Because one idea is if we expand, it might be easier to be on the outside, but at the same time, that could be an inconvenience. So I don't really know what to pick. Should I just do it this way?
Put him to the outside.
Okay, then I will do that then.
For this particular objective, at least, for this objective, we can still manually carry the stuff.
Okay. All right, there we go.
It's so satisfying just watching the stuff like fly out of your backpack and then into the thing.
Anyway, this is completely out of the way of the direction of the any machines.
Okay.
That was my thought anyway. It was that way over there? It's going to be completely out of the way.
Yeah.
And then we can expand this out a little ways. Okay. Okay. This is the one that lines up. Okay. Okay. Let's just do a quick check. Okay, it's pretty like okay. That's good. Done.
Oh, my nightmare came true.
What?
I was placing constructors while walking backwards, and I was like, you know what? I bet you I'm about to fall off the edge of the platform. And then I immediately fell off the edge of the platform.
Okay, question before you go with all this. Are you planning on all of those being the same product?
Yes, I'm planning all of it being plates.
Okay, are you sure you don't want to just start out now at about half that and go from there? So that we have enough to build the other rows?
I've still got plenty.
Yes, but you have a lot of machines to do.
Yeah, but
So,
they can, if need be, we can tear these ones down.
okay. Alright.
I don't think you understand how many boxes I have laying around here because my inventory was...
You know, but if you look in them, some of them only have like a couple in them. Not all of them have a lot in them. So, I was just saying. It's up to you, I just was asking. Okay, I need to swap what platform, because I did not realize that I was using the wrong size platform. You're using the medium one, which is kind of strange. I usually use the bigger ones. Or the smallest ones. I don't actually use the medium ones as much. But that's okay, that platform was mostly for measuring, I guess you could say. I'm gonna swap now. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That. Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. Really, I just fell from one floor to the other. Yeah.
Seems pretty common. Okay, I'm going to stop building there before I walk off the edge again.
You know, coincidentally, having all the ingots coming down there is actually going to work for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they're all already at one end.
Yep.
You might eventually have to take out the first machine due to spacing of the inputs, but that's okay.
Yeah, that might... Yeah, I probably will have to just take out this first column.
Yeah, you're only because it's kind of restricting space a little too much. You kind of got to plan for space, needing space more than anything else.
Yep. Well, my inventory's still so full of junk I can't pick any of these crates up, so on to the third line. Actually, before I do that, let's start placing power poles.
Well, I'm in a situation where I actually need iron plates again.
I've got plenty.
Okay, you mind? Thinking the iron plates, you can want to get started sooner than later. I'll start by helping pick up some of these. Oh, there we go. I got a bunch from that one. The first one only had 7 plates in it. The second one had like a bunch.
There's a lot of iron plates laying around.
I know, but like half of these just have like 1 in them, 7 in them. That one had 15. This one has 3. This one has exactly 5 plates. This one has 3 plates. This one has 1 plate. That's what I mean. Okay, so what I've done down here is this platform leads right up to the edge of where the space elevator platform is down below. So basically for easy bringing down the materials down there.
Okay. Oh! That platform wasn't
Not
done.
platform yet. I was still making that.
It wasn't done yet.
No, that was just the ghost of it. And that, my dear, is totally your fault because I was still making that.
I didn't blame anybody. I just said it wasn't complete yet.
Okay, also, actually, this one needs to be removed, actually. Perfect. Okay. There. That's what I want.
Wrong thing. I want it's rods there. I want you.
Okay. There we go.
I do worry.
Uh-huh.
This scale. If I turn all of these things on, are we gonna trip the breaker?
Don't know.
Little bit of a concern. Okay, so that's the steel line. I don't. Where'd all this iron ore come? That in the smelters. I even. Oh, that. Right, random storage container down there. Have to be. I don't need rotors. I don't need steel pipes. Don't need copper sheets. Hang on to the rest, though. Logistics. Splitter. The smart splitter. Right, we have the smart splitter.
Yep.
And, filter. Filtering.
the way, I don't even think you connect power to the space elevator. I was a little preoccupied to say that earlier, but
Okay. That's...
well, you were worried about it consuming power, so.
I was just curious.
Okay. Okay, the space elevator pre-setup is complete. So, coming back up there. If you look off the edge over there, you will see a belt stack, a 3-belt stack. Each belt leads to 1 elevator input.
Okay. Cool.
Now they're just basic levels, so you can upgrade them later, but there you go. And if you look at the tail end, it's all there. So all you have to do to input is attach a merger on there somewhere and attach a conveyor lift to it.
Okay.
And that's it.
Seems really complicated.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you can make it more complicated if you wish.
Alright, I'll have you do it.
I did do it. You wanted me to make it more complicated? Add some extra twists and turns to the belt or something nonsensical?
Sure. I like spaghetti.
Yes. But spaghetti is not always, good for you.
Eh. Just the naysayers and unbelievers.
Uh-huh. Anyway, there's also room. Also, as you notice, there's definite room with the floors. I haven't even filled them all in. There's also the floor below you has lots of room.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you wanted to,
needing that.
say, dedicate that one to something else, there's a floor below you that isn't being used right now.
Alright. Plate production should start up again momentarily.
I mean, if you want to make it so that the bottom floor is the assemblers, I mean, we could make that work. We just might have to have different sides of the building for going different directions or something.
Yeah, I just haven't got that far yet. Alright, I have plates making now. Okay, I've got about some of the 10 billion layer crate markers cleaned off of my compass. On a few more.
Owie. That hurt.
That hurt.
I fell.
That hurts.
I fell all the way to the ground this time.
That really hurts. I don't recommend it.
Uh-huh.
No, hard to believe. When
There we
all
go.
about falling off of buildings and hurting yourself.
I know, it's owie.
I didn't realize how short this platform was I was building on. I've almost filled this platform up here up. I think.
Yeah. Come over there. Oh, darn it. Coming up there eventually.
Hey, fall damage hurts.
No. Really?
You know, you can take the zip line.
Uh-huh. Did you know where I am?
No, not even close.
That's what I thought. So you just be quiet.
You won't even enlighten me? Well, that's kind of you.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
Wow. Cold-blooded and cold-hearted.
Aw, you figured me out.
Oh, man.
Okay.
You know what I miss?
What's up?
Banter.
So, what are you doing? What did you say was a bit short?
I didn't... I'm about to set up the line for the screws and for the bars and screws, and I just didn't realize, you know, I'm almost to the end of this platform that we built out.
Well, as far as basic stuff,
So-
don't you only have a couple things left?
Yeah, I have the screws, and I don't know if we were wanting to do steel on here or not. I thought we were going to do steel.
Steel's in
Down
different
below.
section. So no, steel
And
does
copper-
not. So stuff does not go on this level.
So are we going to do steel and copper on the same level, do you think? Or are we going to need those
No.
split?
Split.
Okay.
We could do the lower floor for copper stuff if you want. The one below us. And then have the one just above be, I don't know, steel stuff or something.
Keep telling me clipping is going to occur. Clipping anywhere. Ah!
It just means that it's overlapping a little with another thing's hitbox. It doesn't mean it's actually going to overlap with the machine. It just means it's overlapping the hitbox a little.
Oh, hitboxes.
It's more like it's more about hitboxes rather than thing. So you can frequently just place it anyway. But it's usually just has to do with hitboxes more than anything else.
Split. Split. Split.
But as long as it's just yellow and not red, then you should be in the clear to place it. It might look funny, it might clip sometimes, but it'll be fine. You are just right with the part for bunny hopping them.
Oh yeah, that's what I did to set all the recipes.
So you did that on purpose?
No, I specifically what I was doing is I was placing them far enough apart that the machines would place flat on the ground, but then I made one extra space in there so I didn't have the power pole clipping.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that there is a bajillion crate? Don't forget, crates on the ground?
Compass markers?
Yeah. Did you know?
No, I
Somebody
must have
knew.
missed them. I think I have them turned off.
Ah.
Hey. This is unacceptable, splitters. Something happened and I had a whole bunch of splitters go offline with each other, but now my OCD won't let it go.
Ha. You are so funny.
You're welcome. I wasn't making a joke, but okay.
Because I totally believe that that's a problem with you. Totally believe you.
Anybody that saw the last setup would believe.
Are you placing machines on top of crates or something?
I'm,
You are!
I might,
Basically.
I might have by accident.
You practically did! There was like one that was like clipping with these things. I was trying to figure out where some of the crates were because I was removing them, and I couldn't find them. Found one that was halfway between two of the machines. Okay, there's another one here. Where is it? I swear, if you can... Where is it?
There is one that I think is actually underneath the machine.
Why did you do that?
Because I couldn't pick it up and I didn't care.
Well, I found the crate. Can I pick it up? Not really. I found it. I can see it, but I can't interact with it.
Because the machine's in the way.
Yes. It is. In this one case, it is actually smack on top of it. I can only see the end of the crate.
Well, you can tear the machine down and then put it back.
I'm gonna have to, because we're not gonna keep all these notifications nonsense. So ridiculous.
Well, might as well engage in our classic banter.
Okay, put it this way. Okay. I think it's in the right spot. Okay. You know, it would have been easier to remove all the crates first. I would have helped. Because now we're gonna have to find a remove machine, replace and fix the belts until we get them all. Where's that one? Is it underneath this machine? Don't tell me. Another one. It is! Beesh. Oh, darn it. Why is that on my hand? Get off. There.
Your lungs feeling better? I saw you had to use your inhaler.
Well, it's an accident. It was in my hand. Didn't realize. Oh. Okay. That one was in a funny spot. Okay.
Alright. So do you need another task? Yep.
Not until these crates are done.
Okay.
Removing crates first. I'm not gonna have a bajillion compass waypoints. Because you were too lazy to remove them.
My inventory was full.
I understand that, but you could have waited until they were, you know, empty it and then clear them and then start placing machines. Where is this darn crate? It's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's on the belt.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, there's another one over here somewhere. Where is it? Hold on.
Okay.
There's another one over here somewhere. Let's see. Is it on top? Is this thing on top of it? I'm confused. It's trying. It's like it's saying it's underneath this splitter. Is it? Is it possible it's under the splitter and I just don't see it? Oh. Oh, it is! I can actually get to it too. Okay, you gotta see this one. Come here.
Okay.
You can actually get to it without removing the splitter, so don't remove the splitter, but come here. Okay. See if you can find it. It's underneath the splitter I'm standing on. Over here behind the plate line.
Stuck.
It's underneath. It's underneath the splitter, and you can access it without removing the splitter. See if you can find it. Can't. Go look the other side.
Oh, there you are. Ah, 4 plates.
Just barely see it there.
Extremely valuable cargo.
We have one more crate to remove. And I think it's around this machine. I think. Let's see. First, is it visible without removing anything? Oh, found it. Look at this one. I almost didn't see it. This one's kind of clipping with part of the black metal part, so I almost didn't see it. It's right here. Under my feet.
Oh. There it is.
Okay.
Alright, are you ready for your next project?
I'm satisfied now, yes.
Alright. So, we need to get power to this, to the line of rod makers.
Okay.
So the way I've arranged them is I'd basically skip machines, so 2 machines are caught off of 1 pole, and it feeds on down.
No, that's how I generally do it.
Okay. In familiar territory. Happy to hear.
But I'm gonna place all the poles first and then go back and connect them. Most of the thing will be done when placing the poles, so I have to make sure I don't place them wrong place, so it'll be a lot easier for me in general to do it this way. Okay.
Alright. One last tediously long line of constructors.
Done.
Alright. I'm gonna set up the next line.
Hold on. Are these one inputting into the other?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because if that wasn't the case, then you put them way too together.
Yeah, no, these are rods going straight into screws.
Okay. That's fine then. I was just making sure.
Man, who would have thought that in a game about building a factory would involve so much construction?
Yeah, who'd have thought? Who'd have think you'd have to make factories in a factory game?
No, it's weird, right? I just don't know if that's acceptable anymore.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, dear. Whatever you say.
uh, I make all these great jokes, but no one is ever around to hear them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I'm totally not here.
I mean, other people.
Oh. Should I be jealous?
Tell me if I'm doing this correctly in terms of how you intend to, or how you envision scaling this game.
Based on what we just were saying?
Yeah, so I'm putting mergers on the outputs of all of these.
Yeah.
So that way...
Yeah, that's basically it. You know you got it, because expansion would happen on this outside.
Yeah, this area here. If
Got
maybe if
got
need be, we
lost.
could also just add another screw line facing the opposite direction into this line.
Yeah. If absolutely necessary, we still have space. We could add some rows if we absolutely needed to. But yeah, so the idea at this point is that our machines are being placed from east to west. So ideally, if we needed to expand, we expand the machines west.
Yeah.
On the west side, that's where we expand. And the direction that I faced it, we have lots of room to expand the floor. We can go all the way over the river if we absolutely had to, which I do not see us needing to. But if we had to, we could literally expand the river, which gives us insane amount of space.
Yeah.
You know, and if nothing else, we can have a little space, bridge over section, for connecting to the elevator, a little space, and then have another floor on the other side leading up to keeping the space elevator belt in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we got actual elevators in update. I got super excited.
So no.
Oh,
no.
sorry,
So
no.
basically mirroring this setup on the west, going west, basically, on the opposite side, keeping the elevator belt in the middle.
I had to make an executive decision, Multi.
Okay.
The remodel from last time was not working out. So we have remodeled,
Oh,
and this one promises to be better, maybe, possibly, almost. But it's not online yet, so I can't be sure.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
and
worst
big
case, I
shocker,
can yank the cord between the two grids and tinker over there, so no worries.
and big shocker, he decided to ask my opinion.
Off stream, so I didn't hear it in 7 times repeating.
Is that before or after the I told you so?
I was nice. I just thought it.
She says.
Oh, I was
But hey,
thinking.
you-
I was definitely thinking it.
Oh,
100%.
sorry, by the way, I lost track of time. I've been exhausted this weekend.
That's
I
fine.
spent-
I was kind of
I
late.
spent
in
like
sending
2/3 of the weekend asleep, so.
I was a little late in sending the notification today, so it's okay.
I know
Well-
it's the same time, but I just wasn't all there.
Well,
I usually try to send you notification about 30 minutes to an hour before, and I forgot.
I completely
You're
understand
good.
where you're coming from, man, because work has been absolutely hell. And then, in addition to that, I got sick. So,
With these splitters?
Well, I'm doing my Vulkan shader processing now, so.
okay, well, we'll see about, anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour.
Probably about 15 at the most. The new car's been pretty good.
Okay.
Are these splitters?
Yes, these are the splitters,
Okay.
and there's every fifth one has a merger in the middle.
Have you all
can
made a
add to
sulfur
it.
mine already?
What?
Sulfur mine? I don't.
Oh,
So?
sulfur.
Okay.
No, not yet.
All right. Well, I was actually in the middle of building one when we left last time, so I'll just pick up that then.
That would be great then. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Um.
That'd be great actually. Okay, power's all done. Looks like you did one of the lineups of power.
I did the first one over there on the plates. I didn't do anything else.
Oh no, because I was looking at these. The rod throw was already connected. The rods for the rods screws. I went to do it and they were already connected.
You must have done those.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
anyway, it's all should be connected.
Belts, but I was.
Well, the machine should all be connected, and I've kind of checked, and they look like they're all connected now.
Alright, could you start setting the recipes on all the rods?
Okay.
Going through and doing the screws.
Alright, I'm gonna start at the front, the back end, and work my way that way. Rods.
Now to get the iron fed into it. So, we unlocked a toy. There?
I thought he said he was gonna be back.
Yeah. Checking his...
I'm kind of here.
Okay.
Okay.
We've unlocked the zip lines.
I remember. We were having too much fun with that last time. You spent like the last 15 minutes just zooming around on zip lines.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to say this, but I finished handling all of the machines making rods.
I feel like that's what C shed somewhere in this.
Yeah, I was practicing restraint.
I restrained. You're welcome.
Alrighty then. Sounds like you all had a very fun weekend.
He's like this all the time now.
Yes, I finished handling all of the rods.
I'm not, you're not supposed to guess a woman's age, but I'm gonna guess 30s.
What was the first clue?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, okay. Okay. Male intuition. Got it. That's my excuse.
That is his favorite excuse. How do you know that? Male intuition.
I'm tired of waiting on shaders. I'm just gonna bash the button and let it fly.
Alright. Well, you might have some horrid lag when the game first fires up, but after that it should sort itself out.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from. I hate that sometimes.
I don't mind. Normally I like it, but I'm impatient. I kind of want to build a sulfur mine. I actually gotten everything over there to where I had to go back and get the last pieces to build it.
So is the rod screw set up then done?
Yeah, so other than routing the outputs... Well, I need to get the input routed in, but fire up here soon.
Okay,
Alright.
hit continue. Maybe that was the wrong button. I'll find out here in about 15 seconds.
I need another project.
Alright, start routing the outputs. The different...
Oh, you already did that. Routing what to what? Say that again.
Yeah, that was 100% the wrong button. That's my single player game that I let run for like 200 hours.
Okay, routing outputs where? What are you talking about?
Like the actual rods and the plates and stuff. We're gonna need those elsewhere, not on this floor.
So you wanting the conveyor lifts going up? Is that what you're asking for?
Well, currently...
Routing the outputs, but you didn't specify, so I don't know what you mean.
Well,
He
currently...
wants all the meadows on fire, just because.
All you said was route the outputs, but I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so currently all of the metal rods and all of the plates,
Yes, I know where all the end output
they are
is.
all just sitting in the machines right now.
Yeah, I understand that, but where do you want them to go to? Where do you want the end result to go to? That's what I want to know. Do you want to just put storage containers down for now, or what? Okay.
Yeah,
then
let's just do
storage containers it is.
Yeah, let's do storage container. That was horrible. I
As
just saw
I
the
relearn
inside
the
of a
buttons.
splitter.
Yeah.
I went to hop over a thing and ended up slamming my face straight inside of a splitter. Not feel good.
That.
Aren't you glad it's not 40?
Is that like some non-Euclidean joke or something?
I think that your perception of the joke is above my head.
Hold that. Is that all just the input line? Oh, that's the input line.
Okay.
No, there's if you go to like the Coca-Cola factory or you go to Disney World, they have rides they call like 4D. Okay? So there's like these rods in the seats that like poke you in the back in the Coca-Cola one.
Oh.
Which hits exactly in where my spine's damaged, so I only rode that once.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like a really bad time.
It wasn't fun. It bashed me right in my spine, literally in the damaged part of my spine. So that of course, they got all the warnings and disclaimers on it, so it's like, hey, this might not be great if you have injuries or whatever, you know, but they don't put on there, hey, there's a rod in the back of your chair that's going to smash you in the spine. You know?
Yeah. They're like, well, we're not responsible for any injuries you may incur on this. And it's like, well, what about irritation to injuries I already have? What are the chances of that?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was neat, but it wasn't worth the agony.
Yeah.
I walked in there feeling okay, I walked out of there feeling miserable.
Yeah. Please tell us about your ride. Please tell us about your experience on this ride. Awful.
Hey, do you got a, you know, one of those medieval torture devices, a rack you can throw me in? Because that'll feel better.
Yeah.
At least my back gets stretched out. Till my shoulder and arms go out of position and, you know, all that fun stuff. But, you know, nothing says if you're personally using it, you have to go that far with it, you know. You can just use it for the back stretching aspect, right?
Yeah. Like an inversion table at that point, right?
Sure, why not? We'll go with that.
Don't know why the belt just did that. Went into a figure eight that it shouldn't have been able to because I was in the way. Said I was in the way.
I see where the software mine was. Alright, I'm going back to that. Oh, there's a fall here.
Have fun. Make sure to pack some broken leg pills.
No, but I bring some glass just so I can make a handy dandy glass and pickle sandwich. And I made sure to have bread and butter pickles because those are the worst pickles ever. If you're gonna die of a glass sandwich, it might as well be in incredible agony. So you gotta have some bread and butter pickles with it. They're not quite dill, they're not quite sweet, they're just terrible.
Is this a burn against my co-host by chance?
When he mentions glass
Not
sandwiches,
intentionally, but
when he mentions glass sandwiches, I swear it always is.
Probably not wrong.
I'm not.
Oh
one
my.
time at glass sandwich camp,
Uh-huh.
I used two kinds of glass.
Uh-huh. That's so fascinating. I am absolutely
Whoa.
fascinated. Whoa.
I blame you all. Y'all get me started to play 7 days with y'all, so there you go. In fact, I'm gonna blame Lady because that's traditional to blame the co-host, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, the containers are set up.
I'm just kidding, for the record.
Uh-huh.
Since we're live, I have to put it
Sure.
officially on record.
I totally believe you. Not.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
obvious.
Really? I just had to make it more obvious,
All
I
right,
feel like an old
so
man. I haven't had a 2-nap weekend since I had to do a PT test, and that's a long time. I'm getting old now.
yep, I get that feeling.
I'm sorry. I wish you didn't.
Okay, so this spot is a space for a reason because of the belt below. Because of that belt down there.
Yeah.
Now, what I was saying earlier, I just want to mention this. If we want to expand this way, one idea we could do is take this, go over like maybe 2 belts, 2 sections maybe, and then start a new platform this way so we can, and then mirror the setup that way.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to think, like, starting the assemblers. Like, how many assemblers do we want making things? Are we even to that point yet?
Assemblers?
Just start with one and they make more. There you go, right? Spaghetti for the win.
Okay, so going up, bringing this stuff up for the moment. So I'm thinking.
Okay, so
Give me a second.
the next 2 things on the list that we need to start working on, as far as
No.
recipes go. Are you listening?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Give me a second.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I'm listening. I was just distracted. I just was having a hard time responding. What?
Okay, so the next 2 things we're gonna need are reinforced plates and modular frames.
Yeah, so basically we're up to doing the second level recipes. So basically the not assembler, the constructor recipes that use the basic parts.
Yeah, so the next things on the list are reinforced iron plates, modular frames, maybe encased industrial beams, but we that's probably going to be a different thing because that takes steel and concrete, so that's not even attached to this line.
Well, I can work on that at some point, but I'm trying to get sulfur for the MAM, so. And sulfur accessories. Sulfur and sulfur accessories. There we go.
And
Okay.
then we have the two different rotor recipes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I need another row.
Okay, the things that we need to be pumping into the space elevator right now are automated wiring, versatile frameworks, and smart plating. Smart plating needs rotors and reinforced plates. Versatile framework needs modular frames and steel beams, I think. Yeah, steel beam. Automated wiring needs stators and wiring. Electrical wiring, not the copper core. Can apparently make fabric out of biomass.
Yeah. And mycelium, if I remember correctly.
What's in a meaning to the term leather?
Yeah, don't you want
So-
to wear clothes made of rotten flesh leather?
Sure. Fresh zombie wear. It's the latest trend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, sulfur should be coming towards the side base so I can route it elsewhere.
Isn't that the you wear what you eat?
Is that more you wear what tries to eat you, though?
Yeah.
I mean, historically, that's actually a pretty accurate thing. I mean, if something tried to eat you and it was a predator, typically you would end up wearing it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Disgusted. Yeah, they're multi. Not multi. Gecko.
I,
Mm,
trying to
multi-race.
decide priorities. Like, what do we want to waste all of our resources on first? Reinforced plates or modular frames, which I
Oh,
guess.
okay, I thought the main grid was down. It's not. Alright, I was worrying too much. Sorry, I'm overthinking things today.
That's all of us. We're in good company for that.
How many products do we have output on we have just 3 products. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so far just 3. I guess you want to start putting assemblers up top, right?
Uh huh.
Okay.
You can do them on the second. Yeah. Yeah. So next floor up. Yeah. So next floor up would be the structure recipes that take
Okay.
basic ingredients.
I mean assemblers.
Right.
Okay.
Assemblers are 2 ingredient recipes. So yes, assemblers. Assemblers that use basic
512.
parts only for now, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Oh, that's the Caesar rock. I always forget about that rock. Well, fall through.
So did you see where I put the belts going up?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I've left us some space for
I'm doing,
logistics.
as I said before, I'm setting things up in such a fashion that expansion is possible. So
Okay.
that's what I did. So I put the conveyor list going up on the side, so that way we can reconfigure down here if we decide we need more.
Sulfur's hidden this way. I think I'm just gonna work on transportation for a little bit. Try and get
Okay.
easier for us to get around.
Sounds good.
Just run some power cables. We'll zip line.
Okay, so it's going left to right. It's going to be plates, rods, screws.
Okay, rods in the middle, plates and screws. Got it.
Right. Screws on the right, plates on the left.
I'm gonna get some. I'm trying to think. How many?
And they're headed that direction. So yeah, they're getting ready to be all filled up. So from there, we can turn them onto a belt stack that we can split off of as needed. Oh, whoops.
Assemblers. Assemblers.
Okay, 200 meters.
But do you think four assemblers making modular plating is good enough for now? Guess it'll have to be because I'm out of room.
Start small for now because we have to have enough to make at least one of each thing already. So keep that in mind.
200 meters.
So we need. What type of belts are you using for the screws?
For now, I'm using what I have stuff for, which is just basic. But we can. But you did. Did you know you can upgrade by just looking at the thing with the upgraded recipe?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need.
I realized that, but for now, it's easier to just do that and then upgrade as we have the stuff for it. So, because you also need all those for the machines as well. So that's why I figure it's better to start basic and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with reinforced iron plates.
Okay. So as far as this floor, okay, so hold on, before you go too far with this, what's your planning doing? What are you doing exactly? What's your plan here?
Well, I was thinking we do a similar pattern to what we did down there. Have a line
Line of them.
A line of them
okay, so,
for one
okay,
dedicated
so
thing.
These will all input. So these will all input going in a row, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I know we can stack splitters to maybe try and make things look a little prettier, but I don't. I was gonna give it a
no,
try.
I'm just asking because then what we could do is have these go around a corner, basically, as to lead that way for different rows if we need to. Hold on. Actually, no, that'll work. And then. Is that too close or that work? Corners aren't too bad with the conveyor stacks, so just do it like this.
How do we split off of those?
Splitters. And if the one belt is too high, then you can use a small conveyor lift. I mean, usually I just give them enough distance between it and the machine that they can just go down at an angle. But the alternative is, especially when you get a little high, is you just stick splitters on them. So what I usually do is, what I usually do to line them up is I stand in front of the output that I'm wanting to connect to it, and then so I can use my own position to figure it out from there, like that.
I changed how I'm building power lines
Oh,
now.
that's how you do. Okay. They can just hover. Have to be
Just
on.
so you know.
Oh, yeah,
So it takes longer to get somewhere.
belt. You just point them at any belt and you can to position them.
Okay, so
there's my
which belt goes to what?
Well, I haven't connected them yet, so we don't know.
Okay, well let's get that established.
Okay, so we'll just do closest being the bottom. So we'll do bottom screws, middle rods, and top plates. Due to positioning, I think that'll be the easiest. You could also attach these to the conveyor stacks by just putting another stack over here. I was just a little lazy on that point, but on that spot it doesn't matter.
Alright, well I just fell off of the platform while trying to line up a splitter.
Oh, good job.
I'm going to
Oh,
extend this
down?
out a little bit.
Did you go all the way down?
No, I managed to propel myself in just far enough. I only fell one floor.
Okay.
I didn't go all the way to the ground. That would have been bad.
So along with
Could've
that,
been worse.
we'll also add a railing to help. There. Now there's also a railing.
Okay, screws and then plates. I guess are the top one.
Correct. Plate. What'd you say? Plates on the top.
Iron plates at the top.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Plates on the top.
Okay, do you happen to have like a couple? Because apparently I'm out.
What do you?
Iron plates, basic iron plates.
Oh.
If you get really short, there's a bunch in a box over here.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have any reinforced iron plates on me at all. Not even one. I just noticed.
I actually have a bunch from tearing everything down. Oh, conveyor belt is too steep.
Yeah, so that's when I'll help with this. So this is when I just do this. And then just connect that.
Okay.
Well, where'd you go?
I fell.
Again.
It's still.
That's half the fun.
There. So then that's when I just do that. And then just connect that. There we go.
Alright.
See, this is where it helps if you put the machines farther away from the belt stack, because then you can just do a nice angle.
Yeah, I just didn't realize how high up you were gonna go. I thought you would have at least one level down low, but I guess this works too because we can run underneath. Well, almost run. splitters pop us.
Oh, I don't know. I usually just do it this way so you can run under the belt stack. Otherwise, it gets complicated as far as, well, now how do I get around this?
Yeah.
So I usually don't use the bottom section because I would prefer to be able to run under it.
Yeah. Would you mind getting power out here?
Okay.
Something. Oh no. Oh, okay. That fall wasn't as far as I thought. I can accept that. So glad y'all researched ladders.
You're welcome. That was me. There's
Yeah,
a reason
'cause-
why I always make sure those are added.
yeah, the spot I picked for a house is not great without ladders.
Yeah, I always end up needing to find a way to get up and down straight up eventually, so I always try to get those researched at some point.
Oh, you're not hearing me complain.
Hey, I did it! Got 2 modular assemblers that would be making plates with them. Okay.
You can connect them, I'm just getting the poles in place. All assemblers are powered. You are welcome.
Alright.
Okay. Arm plates and screws.
There it is.
Alright.
Here in a few, I'll probably have to disappear to have some chow, but I'll still be in game. I just won't be as annoying as usual.
But that's why Lady joins these.
It's fun.
Be annoyed by her unrelated younger brother.
You're not
Digital
wrong.
brother.
I did the last machine for you. Belts, I mean.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you can start upgrading the belts anytime. I just can't upgrade them myself.
The ones I'm upgrading first are going to be the screws.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
I fell again.
Because the screws, we are going to need so many gajillions of these things.
I know.
Even if we do the alternate rotors recipe.
Well, you know how I said about setting up an alternative, a mirroring platform on the other side? We could do that for screws.
Well, if you'll excuse
Yeah.
me, I'm going to go be a piggy.
On the basics floor, we could set up a mirroring setup, like I said before, on that side.
Yeah.
We could do that for screws if we have to. You know, maybe pull from the new iron source somewhere.
question.
Yes.
Does upgrading the belts? It looks like it does. It looks like upgrading the belts does give you back the iron plates. Previous belt. Like you would if you tore the plate down.
Honestly, don't usually notice, so I have no idea. Oh, those are coming up fast. Did you upgrade the belt stack?
Uh,
I mean, the rear lift, I mean?
yes.
I can tell. It's going fast. It's trucking.
Yeah. Planning around.
Yes. I need concrete, so I was ziplined up.
I'm astonished at is despite the fact that we have a significant demand of screws, there's actually very few of the machines down here are actually still producing the screws. They're just kind of sitting around waiting for the belt to empty because it was emptying into the storage container.
Yeah.
Now it's now like broken even as it's filling the storage container as quickly as it's emptying.
Yeah.
Yes, that's equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
Although currently the machines are just emptying out right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would expect.
All right. So then, it's that.
Yeah, so now the problem is gonna be iron ingot. You know, getting the ingots there and, you know, quickly enough.
Yeah. We have the next. We have the next level of conveyor belts available.
We have Mark IIs, but a lot of them aren't Mark IIs that I know of.
I
A
know.
lot of these belts are Mark Ones. We have Mark II belts.
Yeah, that's true. I do know. I did build a lot of those out of Mark Ones. I know the ones up top are Mark. I know the
But a
elevators
lot
are
of
all
the
Mark.
ingot ones out down here are Mark Ones.
All damage. Didn't take any.
A lot
Good.
of these belts that are feeding the iron ingots into the machines are definitely Mark Ones.
Yeah, but these are all still. I say they're still mostly saturated, not necessarily. Not making it all the way down.
The ones at the tail end of your lineup aren't really saturated, aren't getting as much.
Yeah.
First ones are, but the tail end ones aren't.
I think that's more just due to the fact that the. Well, no, the belt is also
Well,
going
sometimes what I
slowly.
do to help with this is if I have a line like this, then ever so many machines, I'll feed it, a split off the main incoming belt again, and just have a new input partway down. Did I make sense? I was trying to, but so basically have a secondary belt that splits off and feeds back in like around maybe here.
Yeah. That's what the mergers are for.
Yeah. course, the storage unit is now kind of in the way. The one
It's
kind of building.
that's just a junk unit.
I know that, but it's in the way. Organization. We're not placing. So different locations, not in the way. I feel like it's going to be in the way. Put it over here. Okay, some of this stuff is my personal inventory, so we'll have to take that stuff back out in a minute. But I need to get some of this stuff out.
I'm gonna go check up top at the smelter and see how that's holding up.
Okay.
If this is still a
Is there a thing on Twitch that says, like, I can't say how much I like a restaurant or something?
not as far as I know.
Okay, I didn't want to, like make issues for you. Because
I
I'm
mean, it's
very
not-
happy I'm eating KFC right now.
I mean, there's no. It's not a sponsor.
Okay.
Okay, there's like 3 storage units sitting over here because I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay.
All right. Well, we have 3 smelters feeding into a belt merger, which is running a belt that goes down this conveyor lift, and this belt up here is completely saturated. It has fully saturated the belt down below, so I have
Okay.
about 10 billion ingots very quickly into everything.
No, we'll just leave that be unless you want to use it.
I was
You
gonna
want to do it?
go ahead and use it. Yeah, I upgraded it to Mark IIs.
Oh, I didn't even know. It just looked like exactly the way I left it, so I wasn't sure.
This has an invalid shape. Just,
Well, what are you trying to do?
just connect from this splitter here.
Oh, I meant from up here.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna pull from up here, not there. Because that's at an angle. You connect. That's a bad angle to do that at. Do it at where it's flat up there. That's a much better angle. Yeah, like that. That was the plan.
Well, now the belts are starting to saturate. So, okay. I think the modular plating upstairs is starting to cap out. That's good. Yes.
Okay, now what do you want
Alright,
to do?
now we need to do, what was the next recipe on this? Modular frames, which is screws and rods.
Okay. So I did a turn in the belt, so if you want to do a next row over, then we can just bring them over. So the belt stack on the assembler level, I mean, where are you?
Right here.
Oh, okay, right here. I made a turn in the turn right here.
Yeah.
Now we can bring them this way.
Make sure I
I
have
am that
the...
unhappy.
Unless you want to set up a different setup of... If we did a secondary set of basic part making, though, we'd need some more iron nodes, I think.
Definitely. So this... Oh, these require reinforced plates and rods.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I guess...
Next. Okay.
Okay, how
what
about
are you
this?
thinking?
How about this? Let me tell you what I'm thinking. We make a line. We make 2 more modular plate assemblers, but those just feed straight into the modular frame assemblers. basically every reinforced plate feeds into a modular frame
Okay.
right out of those assemblers.
We may want, I would say, because we're going to need them for machines too, I would have
Mhm.
reinforced plates also splitting some of them feeding into a storage unit that doesn't get pulled out of.
No, but that was the thing. Like I was gonna be doing like these four over here can pull straight into the can pull into a storage unit.
Okay.
I was saying we add two more just in line with these four, and those two make modular plates specifically to go to the modular frames.
Do you want to move this where this belt, the stack turns?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Set up machines first. We'll go from there.
One.
Watch out, don't go backwards. By the way, don't walk backwards.
There we go. I know.
Alright,
I took a
now
look.
you're safe.
I took a glance before I started lining that one up. All right. So once again, splitter that's gonna clip into that stack, but I don't care.
Okay.
Darn it! No wonder those things weren't. Grabbed the wrong things. Weren't splitters, they were mergers.
Oh, yeah, I've made that mistake before.
Seems as though the iron plates are a little bottlenecked now, so I'm gonna see about getting those bolts. Would appear the belt stack is saturated, or the belt is.
Mhm.
I guess it's due to the fact that all the modular plate or all the modular still taking all the plates. Getting to the end. It's just something lulling about this game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of become mush. Especially if the it kicks in. Ultra chill of outer space vibes.
Oh my goodness. I almost walked off again. So I only added this because I was thinking that we're gonna have to have 2 inputs.
Yeah.
So did that. I added that for pulling off the rods in, so that we could layer the belt a little bit. I'm only gonna stick 1 belt on it for the rods. It was more about having it up higher,
Okay.
so that we can have the other ones coming in below it.
Yeah.
So just have some blurs on that side. A little farther over. Towards you. Okay, there you go. That should do it. That should be close to.
You try and line me up?
Okay, go left.
Your left, my left.
I'm going off your directions. I'm
Alright.
I'm trying to switch it in my head. There's stop. Okay, that lined up your right input with this machine.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. Go left. Stop.
Alright. Only gonna do those 2 for now.
Okay, sounds good.
Bits are set. Okay.
Did I still make it too close? We'll see. I guess we'll find out.
Alrighty. I'm back. Sorry about that.
We're just. Oh nope, it's not
Good.
close. Look at that. Perfect.
We've been working on our dialogue.
Alright.
Prepping our NPC chatter.
Okay, there you go. Now you see why I did the stacks, belt stack, right there.
Yep.
I mean, you could also use
Alright.
the conveyor pole. That was just what I had available to me.
Got sulfur running here just fine and filling up in a box. I'm gonna make some black powder out of that and start running it towards the main base for y'all.
Sounds good. Okay. You getting the power?
Yeah, I'm working.
Okay.
I don't want it to interfere too much on the main because that's going to mess up ziplining up.
I made sure to make my zip lines as awkward as possible for you over here.
And I won't be visiting. I'm awkward with the zipline. I don't need the
I
help.
already connected it.
Alright.
Got ahead of you.
Well, now we get to wait about 2 billion years for the iron plates to reach here.
I know. That's kind of the way it goes for a while, unfortunately.
For a while. And I remember Factorio. It never isn't like this.
I mean, eventually you get more upgrades that at least help for a while. it's in the screen. So are you wanting to get this one connected? Or... That isn't currently?
Which one?
The one I'm standing on. It's a reinforced plate one toward the end.
Yeah, let's get that one connected in. How's iron production holding? Still pretty saturated.
Yeah, Screws is still kind of at a stalemate at the end here. I think we're gonna have to do that thing down below where we re-input it later, maybe. Or make new machines that feed halfway down only. The very last machine down here is getting no screws at all. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I could boost it by throwing some screws in manually, but it's not being fed by the belt. I get at this point, it's not being fed at all by the belt. Not sure why. Other than I think they're just all going down there. It should be going randomly each direction. I'm watching. If it doesn't ever, then like, there's a chance it could be like not fully connected when it's supposed to be. That happens sometimes. Here, I'm just gonna reconnect the belt just to be on the safe side.
Well,
sometimes when things aren't sending in a direction because it looks like it's connected but not really.
oh yeah.
It only so I'm just reconnected it just to make sure. I think it's just not enough coming this direction. And it's considering that one priority. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Sort of a priority thing. Okay. Well, anyway. Last machine's not getting any screws at all.
Yeah, that's the nature of splitters.
Yep, that's why we remerge things sometimes. So, how about this? Where is it really getting slowed down at? Let's see. One, two. How many machines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll put one about here.
Need a merger, probably 4 down. Down.
I was gonna do 3 down, halfway.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Gonna be kind of weirdly placed down there, but it'll work. See, sometimes I do funny placed things. Just depends on the location. Okay, there we go. You can upgrade the belt if you want. It's done back here. Okay, I've added one. That should help. It's a little bit of a messy placement, but...
Alright. All belts coming off of this iron node that feeds into screws. They're all on Mark II belts now.
Okay.
I do have to say, I do think that this remodel is off to a much better start. Yeah, this was it. 4. Hey, Logistics MK3. Yes, I can do this because I can, yes, because this gives us conveyor belt 3s. Gives us bigger industrial, gives us bigger storage. Power storage. Go ahead and grab that, and I can just unload things out of my pockets into the Right into the thing and just launch the rocket immediately.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Alright, time to upgrade to some MK3s up here. Conveyor belts, MK3s. Oh, this takes steel.
Yeah, I figured.
Yo, they are so fast, though.
Mark 3s would take steel.
They're so fast, though.
You'll have to look behind the assembler setup that's feeding the machines because there's now. I ended up went ahead and redirected. Did one more splitter to get so I could get some screws going to the last machine because there was still none going to the last machine. I did another splitter going to that last one to force it.
Mark III splitters are the
All assemblers should now be getting screws now.
Okay, good.
Because of the way I split the machine screws. Because of the way I split them.
All right. So, can you believe that we've already been live for 2 hours? Or almost 2 full. Been an hour and 45 minutes.
No, I can't believe it. But it might be because I was a little late to the show. Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, so copper. Where do we want to do copper production at? There is still that one floor below the basics that is not being used as of right now.
Time does fly fast when you're having fun, though, right?
Do we want to do copper down there, or do we want to use that for steel?
I thought we'd established steel was doing elsewhere. Unless, which part of the process are you talking about? I thought we were gonna do steel up above because it's gonna use parts of other things half the time.
Okay.
And copper is the basics thing.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do copper down here.
So yeah, because copper is a basic thing that will be needed by other things. More so later. So I figure we'll do copper stuff down there, and then we'll do one floor up above the current assemblers for the steel.
Temporary steel thing down here.
And I'm gonna start working on the floor above, placing the floor above. How high did we decide the space in between floors needed to be? Oops. Oops.
I don't remember what the
Height was. Trying to remember. Oh, it's 3. Okay. 2, 3.
I've got one constructor on the steel on the iron floor doing steel production thing right now because
Okay, I'm working on the. I'm gonna start placing the floor for the steel.
you said the modular assemblers for the force plating needs help with the screws.
Oh, I already did. I did and get another splitter because the machines at the tail end weren't getting anything.
Okay.
So I added. So I split off the belt. I added another splitter off that one to get them to the last machine because the last machine wasn't getting anything. You can just go look and you'll see what I mean.
I'll be up there in a moment. Upgrading all the conveyors on the lower screw lines to stupid fast. These are good. These Mark IIIs are great to watch. They just zip.
Careful where you step.
What's that?
Careful where you step, they'll tear you across the whole map.
Very true. Factorio did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shame there isn't one of those anti-belt devices or whatever they had in Victoria. That could be kind of neat to have.
Anti-belt.
Yeah, there was some kind of, I forget what it was. There was some kind of tool you could make and put it on your character so that the belts didn't affect you.
Oh, I don't remember ever having that.
I only used it like once, but it was great.
Oh, I'm out of plates.
Oh, Mrs. Coder says it had to deal with robotic armor and it used batteries.
Oh.
Oh, it was an add-on. Okay. I thought it was a regular game.
Oh, that was a...
Oh, it was an add-in for the armor, not an add-in for the game. Okay, sorry. It was an add-in for the armor you had to put in. Okay, got you. Of course you're trying to confuse me. It's part of your job. Sorry, I was talking to my significant other. I got an evil glare for that, and I deserved it.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Oh, I gotta keep it exciting somehow. I'm just not that interesting.
That feeling.
I'm pretty sure you're more exciting than me. I think I'm the dry eyes, clear eyes guy most of the day around here.
I have gone for the most boring human in existence achievement many times. I have not achieved it yet, so still working. But it's nice to know who my competition is. I got a reaction out of my significant other.
Yeah, because you totally succeeded in being the dry.
Cheap silica. I see you've been hard driving it a fair bit.
Yes, we have. A very weird priorities thing happened. First splitter involved.
Well, whenever y'all need it for something, there's a black powder line down here by the water pumps for you.
Okay.
Cool. Don't know.
Someone said it and put it into a storage unit.
I have actually had one of those on the other side of the river, but
Okay.
I figured y'all were doing the factory over there, so that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
What's black powder good for? Besides mixing
Makes
into a
things go
hilarious,
boom.
besides mixing a hilarious drink.
We need it for some achievements, first of all. And
Yeah, I've
that
been collecting for the
research.
ma'am, so
Yeah, for starters, we need to put it in the man. Yeah.
all right, I'll take care of the ma'am stuff. That's no worries there. It only take a couple minutes for it to. Sorry.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. It only take a few minutes for it to accumulate over across the water, the little line that I put there. So.
Okay.
Yo, going from standing on Mark 1 conveyors and going to Mark 3s, it's like Whiplash City.
I bet.
That sounds like an '80s song title.
It probably
Whiplash
could
City.
be.
Oh yeah.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
I'm sorry, my singing's not great.
That, no, but you have like, the synth that's like, pretty sure the synth sounds really good live, but with it being recorded onto like magnetic tape reels, just buzzes and sounds weird. And publishers put it on CDs and go, it sounds so much better, and you listen to it and you're like, no, I think it actually sounds worse now, because it doesn't have the excuse of being on magnetic tape that's filled with the hum of the the background noise. Just sounds terrible, but now it doesn't have any excuses.
Oh, feel free to poke fun at me on this, lady, but I just realized I don't have any of the parts I need to make any of the research. Just the black powder.
Good
We got
job.
plenty of that now, so I guess that's
What
good.
What are you needing exactly? Maybe we have it over
Basically
here.
everything we haven't built and researched yet.
Specific.
Yes, yes. All the things. No, I'm gonna work on some encased steel beams over here because that's one of the things I need. And if I'm gonna do transportation, I'm gonna need a bunch of those. Probably won't hurt anything to have some of those around. Yeah, encased steel beams, steel tubes, I think, is another one.
Alright, well, all the machines, now that I've upgraded all the belts to Mark 3s, the machines are still being fed by Mark 1s. The plates are now starting to saturate.
Okay.
As for how the plate production is doing, it's not even linked yet. As far as just volume. Now, I say that now, but, noticing the export line there.
The container over there, the that's just acting as a buffer right now, is not emptying. It's staying. It's going 55, 56, 55, 56, 55, 56.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just realized what's happening to the iron plate production. More steel plates.
Okay, there is a floor above now that can be used for steel.
Okay.
Let's see here. Hmm. Okay, I need those. Just plates and those. Okay. Uh,
All right.
let's see here. I need a splitter.
Okay.
You have extra iron plates
I
on you?
have some, yes.
Can I have some?
Sure, wait.
Assemblers level. Iron assemblers, I should say. On the
Structures.
ramp. I'm just come down. I'm on the ramp. Just keep going this
Oh,
way.
hi. There you are.
I fell
Yes.
again. It's not too surprising though.
Do you have some spare of the other ones?
Enforced ones?
Yes.
Remember what button day? And we're really using every last one of these plates. One little container empty.
Hey, the bird I shot with a railgun respawned. Sorry,
Huh?
rebar gun. I shot the cute little bird with the railroad gun last time. The rebar gun. Just to do it.
Back?
Yeah, it respawned.
Huh, good for it.
I can always use more target practice. Alright, let's see here. Now I should be able to make those beams. Had to fix one or two things first. I forget what we need for geothermal power, but I don't think we have it yet.
No. We have cool power. That's it.
Okay. I think it was in one of the side ones from the MAM.
I don't know.
Okay.
Time to check on these assemblers. Making the now we need to bring hopper production. Oh, you're taking steel up. Okay.
Yep. Wrong direction.
So where's the... There it is, conveyor lift hole.
Oh, I hit that back. If this is the output, this should be interesting.
Okay, so how do the conveyor lift holes work?
Okay, attach point 1, drag it up or down to connect to point 2, to the second point, and you can hit, I think, R, at least it is on my keyboard, to change which direction it feeds. Scrolling will rotate the direction. We'll turn it around in a circle, I mean, like...
I know how to use the vertical lifts, but what about the holes?
The vertical holes?
Conveyor lift floor holes.
Okay, so first place the conveyor lift hole in the floor where you're wanting to feed it to.
Huh?
Okay. Then you use a conveyor lift to attach to it. I usually attach to the hole first and pull from there. And then on the top you do the other way around. You attach a conveyor hole to the hole and pull it. Look, here. Just so like this. I'll just do a quick demonstration, like right here, okay? So first, place the conveyor lift hole. Okay. Select your conveyor lift. Attach. Bring down. Done.
Okay.
It automatically connects properly. You just have to attach to the conveyor belt hole.
Okay.
Then on the top, you attach to the belt and pull. Attach the hole and pull, basically, and send it to bring it up. Did that make any amount of sense?
Yes.
Okay. On the top part above it, all you'll see is the conveyor hole. So you attach to it with the conveyor lift as well. I mean, you don't actually even have to bring it up very high. That's just how you pull out of it. Okay.
Alright, the temporary steel line I had down below is dead. Because it was going to go straight... conveyor hole. Go through that assembler anyway. Now, what if I wanted to take the conveyor hole down?
Then I would just do a hole in each floor. Just go from conveyor hole to conveyor hole. I feel like you're making me say weird things. You should be able to connect from one hole to... It's done right there. You figured out yourself.
She's so mad at me.
No, true love
I wonder
conquers all. Marriage is what brings us here today.
Oh, man.
It's what brings us together. Okay.
Love, true love.
Well, that's like one of the two, like, unspoken ways of, getting a woman to follow you home. First one is feed her, the second one is make Princess Bride references all.
As you wish.
Alright. Copper is now headed down to its appropriate level.
Okay.
That was a horrible place to put a zip line.
Mm-hmm.
Stick a zip line down so I could easily go from the middle floor down to the copper floor. Only, the wire decided to take the route that went through the floor.
Ah.
That's just bonus points.
Yeah, Guess that's, I guess... Eating grit can have an extra meaning.
I think I'm officially gonna rename my house to Eyesore Avenue.
Sounds like the place I'd like to live.
You would.
I don't know if I've mentioned this one to you, Multi, but I have oftentimes, well, intentionally in video games, I make very bad stylistic choices.
On
Typically,
purpose.
with color combinations that are something equivalent to a seizure or a stroke, and
Oh.
I get told that I don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what I'm doing, and I say, no, you don't understand. I have a great sense of style, and I do have a strong understanding of style and colors. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what rules to break.
Yeah, because, like, how else would you drive your wife absolutely bonkers?
I don't know.
I mean, you're married, so I'm just gonna leave that as a blank slate.
I've already come up with many ways. Some were good. Oh well, let me put it this way: most of them were good for me.
Good for you.
She doesn't agree on those fronts, but I'll let her have her own opinion.
Uh-huh. I mean, let's see.
Right, because
Like,
you get a
I can
decision
recall-
about whether she has an opinion. Right.
Yeah, well, yes, there was a time where we were playing. There was a time when we were playing Minecraft together, and what does he do? What does he do? Make a building, walls, floor, ceiling, and everything cobblestone, nothing else.
That's the most stylish house you can make in Minecraft.
You would think that.
I mean, the game is made up of boxes. Just live in a box.
You would think that. Mm-hmm.
I did, and still do.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
I mean, it's a game about boxes, so I mean, in his defense, no matter what, there's going to be a box involved in the process somehow.
But they don't have to all be of the same material.
Well,
Why-
there's still going to be a box.
Thank you for taking my side, and thank.
I'm sure I'll get chainsawed for that later.
No. Mm. Really? Mm.
I mean, that's the nice version.
Don't know how much later it might last for, but I wish you luck.
I think I should start running now.
Hope that hopefully you get a better treatment from the feral boars.
I know the feral boars will be happier to see me.
Fair enough.
You're lucky I'm distracted.
That's what she said.
I could change my mind and come over there now.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Women
Well,
never
that's
change their mind. That's an impossibility.
Yeah, because, like, men never change their mind.
Just like we never ask for directions because we always know where we're going.
Or, like, decide to do their own belt setup and then eventually decide, oh, wait, wife was correct.
Somehow I get that was in a dig at me, but I could be wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about. Digging in somebody? Why would that be digging somebody? I don't know what you're talking about.
I am
Skills online.
cool.
It's only 3 per 3 machines making steel beams and 3 making pipes for now, but that's what's I got set up. All basic belts, just so you know.
Right. Well, I have.
Although I did have enough to make the conveyor lift out of Mark II, but that was it.
All right. Well, I
Still a
have
win.
3. I have 6 coupler assemblers down here. I was thinking we just do 2 of each thing for now.
Yeah, I have
Is-
3 of each thing of the steel up here, so it's fine.
Because
Steel beams. Okay.
wire piles up quick.
I know.
So
it
we
does.
don't exactly need a ton of machines for that, and we don't need a ton of machines for sheet pipe either. But we can use those for the nice rotors recipe.
Yeah.
I got the theme song from the first Willy Wonka movie stuck in my head now. Perhaps I'm craving sugar.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to talk to your significant other about that one.
Okay. Sure. Because Catherine has Candy Head over there. Hey, honey, do you have Candy Head over there? Can I have some candy?
She actually did.
The answer is in the kitchen, but yes. And my daughter called apparently half the candy, so I'm not going to get much candy. I see how this works out.
I think my steel production's more set up than your copper production.
Oh, I'm just turning on the machines.
I know, but mine are already on, and are already
Welcome
and the outputs are already connected, and they're both feeding into storage units. You're welcome.
to the machine.
So I took some time to relax.
Fine.
I wasn't
I did it.
sweating
I'm
over
done.
it.
Oh, now
Blasphemy.
I'm sitting here watching you do this because I'm done.
Enjoying the view.
Always.
Love, true love.
You remember those old commercials about the most interesting man in the world?
The beer commercials?
Yeah, the beer commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we trying too hard to aim for the most boring man in the world with these reactions?
For dry eyes. Try clear eyes.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't.
I'm sorry. Perhaps I should say it a little more slowly. You can always cure your dry eyes with clear eyes.
That was such a common commercial for those darn things. I saw that. I've seen that commercial many times.
What they don't tell you is never leave it around your drinks, because people will put one drop in your drink and give you horrible nightmarish diarrhea to go with your clear eyes.
I feel like that wasn't a part of the commercial.
Just remember, for clear eyes, you can also give nightmarish diarrhea.
Well, they at the end of the commercial, they always have to spill the side effects. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Anything that's even remotely a drug has to list the side effects, even in the commercial. So
Yeah.
it ends as kind of safe, fast, and kind of quick at the end of. It can also.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do remember a feed store one that was a feed store one. They were doing some kind of promotion, and they were like, "Yeah, and we don't have someone at the end of this to say a bunch of nonsense really fast about the side effects of this deal, or that you have to buy 300 pounds of monkey food to qualify for it." It was a feed store, so it made sense.
It's like those commercials that are on now for the newer medicines they come up with. side effects include death.
Yeah, I know.
But if you want to live a little longer, try this medicine. What?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing I always really like. Here's the thing I like. The thousands of antidepressant commercials that then list increased depression and thoughts of suicide as one of the side effects. I'm sitting there going, you're not exactly your
Not a good
industry is
selling
not
point here,
exactly
boss.
considered helpful to people, and you're not giving yourself any points with this.
Unfortunately, that's that category of medicine. Like that's a side effect for like pretty much all of them. I've unfortunately very familiar with those medicines. So it's kind of like you have to kind of draw straws on your medicines, which makes it where if you get one medicine that works, you get super afraid to change because the next one you take it, you might hear like 16 voices and half of them are telling you to off yourself. So yeah, those medicines are great.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Also, serotonin syndrome is no fun. I can tell you personally, that's pretty horrible. You don't want that.
I will take your word for it.
I'm glad you can just take my word for it
I
and
don't
don't have
want
to experience.
I don't want the experience personally.
No, you don't. You really don't. It's not fun at all. So
There's another kind of second level, first level assemblers anyway recipe that I don't think we've done yet. We can check though. Those making, yeah, we have another one for the first level assemblers floor. Another recipe.
What's that?
Rotors.
Yeah. That's what I'm working on right now. The copper.
Oh,
We need to get copper sheets because that gives us more motors.
rotors or
Or
motors? There's different
Rotors.
things.
Rotors for the rotors per recipe.
Oh, okay. The alternative recipe.
Yeah, the alternative recipe.
Oh, okay.
Some copper sheets. Like it gives the copper sheets use other than pipes. Which
Yeah, we might want to do some separate screw ones for that too, though. It takes a lot of screws too.
yeah, that's true.
We're gonna have to add to our screw lineup probably.
I'll have to beef up the iron production. Pipe in some more from.
Yeah, I was
Maybe
saying
those-
eventually we may need to pull from a new iron source.
I was
I don't
thinking
know.
we had some new iron out towards the coal, but I don't remember.
mean,
I know
there's
I have some
one over
more.
There's exactly one, and Multi's using it, so I don't really want to pull from that one.
I know we have some more to
I'm
the
only using
south.
about half of it, so
Well,
Well,
we have more to the
other
south.
next lineup, the next ones available are a little over 1,000 miles away over that way, which is like 1,400 something that way, which to the east,
I'm working
Kinda-
on hypertubes. You have to give me a little bit longer though.
kind of southeast. Can be done. Can be done. There is like, it looks like there's like 4 iron nodes all lumped together over there. So
Oh,
that
that's a
could
lot.
be useful. I know, it is a lot. So that actually could be useful to pull from over there. But we would have to either do a truck delivery or do a really long set of something to transport it.
R3 conveyors.
I mean, trucks is not the worst idea, to be honest, either.
True. I do want to kind of get into the vehicular
the
stuff.
truck. Well, that might be a good idea. So maybe the next stream we could focus on planning on making a trip over there.
What's the button
to,
to scan?
V.
V.
It's a radial menu, so you have to hold it down.
There it
V
is.
is in
Okay.
Victor. Where did I route that to? Oh, there it is.
It's kind of southeast, the set of them.
What's it mean when they have a check mark? Does that mean we already have a miner on there?
Means we've already been to it. So we've already found it and are possibly using it. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Well, that was unhelpful of me. I put conveyors on top of half my ladders. There,
So-
now I can get back up.
So that might be an option. For now, we can just see if it's possible to feed these into more. And actually, we have miner Mark IIs available. We just need to make them to upgrade the miners.
Oh, miners, sure. Do we have upgraded smelters?
I don't know, but no, not yet.
That's what we need. We need better smelters.
Yes, but there's also
Well,
realize that the miners can only produce so much at a time too. So, but yeah,
Yeah, but if you look at
now
the-
we can just beef up. For now, we can just beef up what we have,
If you,
and feed it into some more screw machines.
well, currently,
Sorry, go ahead.
currently, if you looking at the iron production, the bottleneck is at the smelters. Like all the all the ore belts are completely full.
Well, we can always add more smelters for now.
True. We can look into that.
Yeah, that's really what we can do is just add some more smelters to make up for that. You know, and we can extend outwards over the first three
Coal
coal
plants.
generators we made. We can go over that if we need to. Uh-huh. I mean, optionally, we could ultimately move these over there to the lineup that's farther away. The first four coal generators, they can be moved to the other location, technically.
Yeah. Might
So
do.
if they're in the
Might do.
way, we can move them.
I don't think they're technically in the way, but we do have one that has a smokestack clipping floor.
I know, and if we extend the platform, we're gonna be having more doing the same thing.
Yeah. Honestly, might just consider moving everything over there, just so we're not splitting up the coal.
Yeah, it'd be good. I mean, I set this platform down here in such a way that we can add a lot more as needed.
All right.
And we intentionally didn't put anything down this low as far as platforms, so we can extend the lineup out underneath the main factory. We have plenty of space down here for this.
Now, much as I say it, we might need to also boost the iron production going into the plates. They're not producing a whole.
Yeah. This is what happens when you make a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well. Oh, but the plates are starting to saturate, though. That's good. Plates are saturating down low. That means they're saturated up top.
You want to come down to the coal, very bottom the newer coal factory. Not coal factory, sorry. Coal generators.
Yep.
Secondary coal generators platform.
Ah. No!
Owie. So, where are you? Oh, there you are. Hi.
Whee!
Okay, so basically, look here. Let me. We can extend the platform this way.
Okay.
We can also go the other way, but with the way they're connected, it'd be easiest to go this way. And we don't have any floors down here, and it was spaced so that we could do the generators underneath here.
Yeah. Okay.
Because up there is considered the first floor of the factories up there, so this is basement level, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, we can... Yeah, I'd say let's do that. Let's
Just
start
yeah.
rerouting everything. Move those other power plants down here. And if necessary, where they sit, that can become another smelting floor if we... Really.
Yeah.
Maybe for like
So anyway.
a steel foundry or extra steel
This way we
founders.
don't have to change anything because this stuff's already set up to extend. Right here.
Yeah.
This is already set up to be extended. So this will be the easiest way. It's actually also designed that we can do a second row on this side, actually. So it's also set up for a second row here. So either way, honestly.
Well, we'll figure that out next week. But we have been live for 2.5 hours, and it is getting past our dinner.
Well, we would have some probably at 18:30. It's 1800 or 6 o'clock.
I am noticing one minor issue with this setup, though.
Mm.
This plant on the end, basically the third plant in the stacks, doesn't get any coal. Or doesn't get much coal.
Yeah, well, the thing is understand it's also being split from over there. It's being split to the other coal factory generator setup.
Yeah.
So, and so, you know, we can ultimately have 2 or 3 rows of belt stacks in order to be able to get everything feeding properly. But the thing is right now is I already had to redirect some, but it's really half the coal's going the other direction. To the other coal generator setup. So it's being split like 3 directions right now. Because there's 2 belts going the other way, and I split off one of them. And I actually am pulling from both belts to go this way. It's kind of a strange setup.
Yeah, it is a weird setup.
Yeah, but I was having issues with not having enough coal over there, so I pulled from both belts just to get it feeding enough. And these are all marked 1s, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to switch it to all coals going the same direction, and then we can have a 2 or 3 bolt stack rows as needed to get them all fed properly. Or just conveyor poles. Anyway, we can have 2 or 3 rows just so we can get everything fed. Split them up as needed. Anyway.
Alright. I've got encased steel beams being made, so I can start making hypertubes.
So I guess next time it's fix the coal factory. Keep calling it coal factory. Coal generators.
Fix the coal plants and
Fix the coal plant.
And get the motors going.
Get the rotors, not motors. Because motors are actually a thing, and that's not what we're talking about.
And they need rotors, yeah. Rotors and stators.
Yeah.
Seen the recipe. Hey, I think I made it all the way up to the top.
Oh no! Golly. Jumped off instead of hooking on.
Yep.
Spaghetti!
I made it to the top! One go! Yay!
The switching is what I'm still not great at. I've done it in the past. It's been a while, and yeah. I know it's possible because I've done it, but it's hard to do. I saw that.
Oh, my pride, my ego.
Now I'm laughing at it.
Oh. That would help if I don't make the constructors backwards.
That does help
Yeah,
sometimes.
that would help.
There we go.
No. Don't bug me out. What are you doing? There we go. I made it! It's all about jumping off in the right proximity to the pole to be able to get to the next one, but without crashing into. Alright. Well, I think here's where we're gonna call it. thank you everybody for coming out to watch.
Oh,
And I hope to see you all on the next one. Good rest of your weekend, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye bye.